MapleStory 2 is getting a lot of attention, not only because it's a sequel to one of the first major free-to-play MMORPGs, but also because it's one of those sequels that have a lot at stake. It's not far from a full transformation, and this left many players divided when the first gameplay trailer was revealed. We actually liked what we saw, and here are our top 5 reasons why.
FreeMMOStation.com.
It's evolving! In the right way, apparently. MapleStory has been around for so many years, and the idea of creating a much-deserved sequel is certainly something that both excites and scares players. And even more, the studio responsible for it, N-Square, a team comprised of Nexon and NCSoft staff, is working on MapleStory 2, and while players still haven't recovered from their other beloved franchise falling prey to the cliched sequel treatment, Ragnarok Online 2, yeah, N-Square apparently found a good compromise between evolution and staying somewhat faithful to its roots. While it's clear that MapleStory 2 isn't exactly recognizable on looks alone, the anime characters are there, albeit in a more chibi way, and it looks pretty much on par with the best current MMOs. It's a mix of old and new ideas that is seemingly able to please old fans and beginners alike. It's like Minecraft, sort of. NC Square is trying to take a bite out of the tasteful blocky cake that Minecraft delivered to the world. While it's certainly very different from Notch's success, MapleStory 2 can't hide its inspiration, with the blocky worlds allowing for distinct personality and one that is dividing players. Some like the way the blocks are used, others just can't appreciate the new and decidedly distinct style. N-Square has confirmed that MapleStory 2 will include user-generated content, opting for a block system so that players could create their own content, from dungeons to more intricate things such as creating monsters, laying traps, and many other options. The user dungeons can be explored by other players, or the creator can gather a few friends to go through them. There is also a player housing system in MapleStory 2 created, obviously, using blocks whose price varies according to the region and material quality. There's one cool option that allows you to create houses together with other players, so that several players can live in a single house. It's like Mario Party! MapleStory isn't all about going on quests and defeating some monsters. There's also some fun to be had, right? Well, that came out a little bit wrong. What we actually meant to say is that it's not just leveling up, going through the inevitable grind. There's also mini-games to relieve you of the usual go there and kill that quest. There's a bit of driving, granted with some really weird or a little bit of non-existent physics, a lot of disco dancing, some last man standing action, exciting swimming competitions, and sheep riding? What? Anyways, most of them look like a lot of fun, and we're pretty sure that there's going to be more surprises in store for us. We can see that many players are logging into this game just for a quick fix of these mini-games. It's like Diablo. Forgetting about the 2D side-scrolling button mashing, in MapleStory 2, the battles are more hack and slash. We're like Chibi Diablo or Dungeon Striker, if you know that name. It's relatively fast-paced, exciting, with special effects aplenty, and lots of trees and other stuff tumbling down. Since the game has a lot of the usual melee and range classes, including the Heavy Gunner and the Berserker, all MMORPG players will feel at home with this approach to combat. The bosses won't hurt either. The glimpses that we've had are encouraging, and there are some exciting battles in perspective. There's even one boss that looks like it was inspired by Shadow of the Colossus, albeit in a tiny, even cutier kind of way. Fun for all ages. MapleStory 2 looks like a kid's game, there's really no denying that. But looks can be deceiving, and if we were concerned about how a game looked childish, then we wouldn't be playing Mario and Sonic for decades. Younger gamers may turn to MapleStory 2 thanks to how cutesy it looks, but mature gamers are probably going to try and stick around for the depth of it. It's a game without age constraints, truly. Everyone should be able to enjoy the mini-games or the hack and slash gameplay. Want to play it with your son? Want to play it with your father? Both of you should be able to enjoy it. But that's our take on MapleStory 2. Are you excited for this game? Are you not excited? Is it not your cup of coffee? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe to FreeMMOStation for more awesome content.